This is Bob Hope.
Secret agent Bob Hope has taken down dictators, terrorists, and evil empires. But he's about to face his toughest assignment yet. Babysitting.
You know, Cyrus, there was a time when I thought living next door to Jackie Chan would be a really cool thing. But looking at this movie, I don't know now.
It still could be if that happened in real life. This is clearly not real life. I'm afraid I'm the one who took the shrunken on this one. Oh shit, he's Chinese, not Japanese. I apologize, but
I don't think enough people know that much detail about Asian culture to even correct you.
hell, I probably even said it wrong, so it doesn't really matter.
Most people like, what do you say? So most people like the Gesundheit.
Throwing star, okay? But yeah, this is Jackie Chan doing what Jackie Chan's been doing lately, which is making kids films, which is fine. Except it seems that every action star that was big in the 80s, that's all they're doing now.
I know, I heard the next Rambo movie is going to be like rated G.
Yeah, right. You know, at this point, I wouldn't be all that surprised.
Yeah.
It's like Rambo and Sesame Street versus the evil alphabet monster.
Yeah,
you know?
Rambo's going around giving hugs. He's, you know, he's an environmentalist.
V is for Vietnamese.
I love you, Rambo. It's a little Chinese Elmo.
R is for rice patty.
Or is Elmo Chinese? I don't know. He might be.
It's hard to say.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, his voice is so high, he might have a heavy accent.
He might be a midget black crackhead. I don't know.
He's
You know.
actually a Russian. You can't tell.
Hey, comrade.
He's always eating the bowls of borscht over there. What is that smell? It's Elmo's breakfast.
But yeah, a lot of action stars are, as you say, they're doing a lot of kids movies these days. I mean, we had Vin Diesel who moved up to that. The Rock.
Yeah. The days of the iconic action star, like the name action star who just delivers one movie like that after another, are over. I mean, they really are, at least as far as America is concerned. There's still stuff like Tony Jaa stuff going on overseas, but here, man, it's self-parody at all.
Yeah, it makes you appreciate somebody like Clint Eastwood a little bit better.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Because Clint Eastwood come into a kids movie and the kids were like, "Hey, I'm gonna get your fucking ass away from me."
That would be. You know what? There probably is a movie like that, and I just can't think of it. But I'm gonna pretend there isn't.
You little fucking rugrat, kicking kids across, shooting them.
But you know, I'm gonna do something odd here.
Yeah.
That I never do, and I'm gonna start off with my rating because I'm gonna be working backwards from that because
Like
I'm gonna be
Memento.
sounding very positive about this film because you guys are going into this already determined it's going to be bad. I mean, come on, you guys, be honest with yourselves. It's Jackie Chan, the spy next door. You're looking at Jackie Chan with a bunch of little kids hopping around doing Jackie Chan stuff with cartoony shit going on. You are determined to not like this movie from the get-go, most likely.
I'm gonna let you run with this. Something just caught my eye right before we started.
Yeah.
Can I give you a list of what this director has done, Brian Levant?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's just one hit after another, man. Let's see.
What's it got? It can't be too bad, right?
Problem Child 2.
Ooh.
Jingle All the Way.
Ooh.
The Flintstones in Viva Rock Vegas.
Oh, man, oh, God, I don't think I can take anymore.
Snow Dogs, which I heard was all right.
Actually, I heard that was all right. Yeah.
Are We There Yet?
That was not all right.
And
really bad.
Yeah, and then Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins, which is actually for TV. So,
Not a strong resume. Not the worst ever. I mean,
No.
certainly, like, only the Viva Las Vegas is that one that's so bad that he should have been prevented from working again. Because honestly, like I said, Snow Dogs, people have said generally wasn't that bad. Are We There Yet was really bad, but it wasn't like the I want to shotgun you to the face type of bad. And what was the one before Viva Las Vegas?
Viva Rock Vegas.
Viva Rock Vegas, whatever the hell. I'm not going to
Jingle All the Way, I
Jingle
think.
All the Way is not that terrible.
That's the one where it's Schwarzenegger versus Sinbad.
Yeah, and it's bad, but it's not so bad you can't watch it.
And for kids out there, we're not talking about the swashbuckling Sinbad. We're talking about the black comedian Sinbad.
Kids don't know the swashbuckling Sinbad. There's no Sinbad.
I guess they wouldn't know black Sinbad before him, so.
You kids who love Ray Harryhausen. Jason and the Argonauts.
What band is he in? But, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm going to let you take the stage here.
That's okay.
Please.
The spotlight.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and what's that speech Linus gives in Charlie Brown Christmas? No, never mind. I'm not going to do that.
All I know is, ooh.
I knew you'd know the music. I'm surprised you didn't know the speech.
No.
But, you know me, I can't quote from the Bible.
I think Linus's speech was, "You're a blockhead, Jesus."
But I'm going to start off with my rating. Like I said, this is a rental, okay? I mean, there's no question it's a rental. Now, you're asking yourself, why isn't it some old bullshit? Well, honestly, I was surprised. It's not a great movie by any stretch of the imagination, and it's not directed at anyone but little kids. But it's tolerable to people who actually like Jackie Chan, which is a big surprise because outside of the Forbidden Kingdom, it's the first movie in like a decade he's done in America that actually had fights worth watching. I mean, like I said, this is like Jackie Chan with really annoying three little brats who are, not even really that good actors. They're made into the most horrible children, except for the youngest one. The two others are like, man, you just would be like, fuck it, I don't even want to be here.
No.
Like, Chan in this is pretending to be a pen salesman who is ready to propose marriage to his next door neighbor, this hot blonde lady who's got 3 kids, lots of pets.
Played by Amber Valletta.
Yes. Only thing she doesn't know is he's a big spy with a Chinese Secret Service. I'm embarrassed to say I don't even know what their Secret Service is called. Who's on loan to the CIA and has been here for a couple of years to close a big deal. Well, that was it. He's like, you know what? I'm retiring because I want to have a family. I want to settle down with these people. Only problem is that the big bad guy who he's finally caught, we see the little end of that mission, gets away almost instantly. And so the agency is like, well, we know you're retired, but any help you could give us on this? I'm retired, or I'm retired, I don't want to. I can't do accents.
I was about to say, that's French.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do accents.
I think you offended both the Chinese and the French
You
just
do
then.
it. Edit it in so it sounds like me.
Oh, I'm just racist when I do it. I'll do Elmo. Hey, I'm a Chinese spy.
I can do it if it's a Eddie Murphy routine or something. You want fortune cookie?
You want pen? I've been salesman.
There you go. But she doesn't know he's that. She has to leave town all of a sudden. He goes, you know what? I'll take care of the kids, thinking that, what, it doesn't matter. My career as a spy is over. What could possibly go wrong? Well, thank God something does, because otherwise this would have been a horrible series of babysitter jokes.
Yeah, George Lopez and Billy Ray Cyrus show up.
Yeah, George Lopez and Billy Ray Cyrus are two guys who...
Oh, I was joking. Huh?
Oh, no, they actually do. Wow, that was amazing. You just picked that out of the ether like that?
I'm just clairvoyant like
Could
that.
have been anyone?
Yeah, it could have been anyone. No, I'm looking at IMDb
It's still better than Sinbad, to be fair. But
You're the best agent I've ever had. Hey, I'm standing right here. Maybe I can get your government to loan you to me just a little bit longer.
No, this was my last assignment. I'm retiring.
Don't tell me because of Jillian.
I want a normal life. I want to get married.
Oh, heck, man, don't get married. Just find some woman that you're going to hate in 5 years and give her your house. I could never give up this life for a woman. We're spies, man. Every little boy wants to be a spy. It's the life. All the hours you spend sitting alone in a little room like this, eating cold takeout food in the back of a surveillance van, getting shot at all the time. You're doing the right thing.
Only problem is that her kids hate me.
Man, we're going to miss you, Ho. Good luck with those kids.
I brought down dictators. How tough can 3 kids be?
it does almost seem like this director is just like, who can we get that no one gives a shit about in action movies?
George Lopez and Billy Ray Cyrus.
Hell, James Cameron pulled it off with Roseanne's ex-husband, so...
Well, that's true. True lies.
Yeah, I guess you never know. But, those guys, honestly, just forget about them. They really have almost nothing to do with why you would care or not care about this movie, and they're barely in it. Point is that Billy Ray Cyrus sends him a file to look over, like an encrypted file. When Jackie Chan is taking care of these kids, the boy of the group, the middle kid, thinks it's a music file and downloads it to his iPod. The villains detect that someone has downloaded this file and are starting to come after him because, tracing the file. So basically, he's trying to protect these kids. Mom's out of town. Bad guys everywhere, and he's trying not to let the kids know that he's a super secret agent, which doesn't last all that long. Okay, it's tedious setup. We've seen it a billion times. The movie makes almost no attempts to cover up giant gaping plot holes that pop along so often you could drive a James Bond's Aston Martin through them. But it's inoffensive. There's not a single belch joke. There's not a single fart joke. There's not a single poop joke. In a movie with a really little kid in it, you'd think that those were the type of things that we were going to have to deal with.
Yes,
here.
sir.
It never hits that level of bottom rung of comedy. It's just not that funny. But what is great, and I mean great,